You know the story of John Wayne Gacy. You've seen the pictures of the smiling clown standing proudly outside the suburban home. You've heard of the young men and boys buried in the dark crawl space below Gacy's ranch house. Maybe you've watched the news footage of the investigators bringing them out from the house in white body bags and loading them into a coroner's van, the flash of camera lights illuminating it all for the eyes of America. But you don't know the story of those boys. You might think you know. You might have heard them called, dismissed as runaways or hustlers. But you don't know their names. You don't know their families, where they come from, how they live their lives in short bursts of light and love. Primarily, their lives took shape in the 1960s. Alongside the ongoing upheaval and social change that followed them into the 1970s, when their lives blossomed. That same change and upheaval also gave rise to the type of crime that ultimately took their lives. While at the time someone still had a higher chance of being struck by lightning than meeting a mass murderer, the term serial killer was coined in the 1980s. These crimes commanded national attention in ways that inflated their magnitude and frequency in society. In the 20th century, Chicago, where most of these boys came of age, had already earned a reputation with its many gangsters and headline murders, including the St. Valentine's Day Massacre of 1929 or the case of Leopold and Loeb in 1924. But by the middle of the century, it had also seen a spasm of violence unlike any other, with motives unfathomable and unknown to people at the time. James Degnan and his wife, Helen, woke on the morning of January 7th, 1946. They went to check on their 6-year-old daughter, Suzanne, who had not emerged from her bedroom inside the family's large home on Kenmore Avenue in the neighborhood of Edgewater, immediately north of Uptown on the city's north side. In her room, the parents found an empty bed and a note demanding $20,000 in ransom, an amount that could easily be paid by James Degnan, a senior executive in Chicago's Office of Price Administration. Some say police acted on an anonymous tip. Others say they were working merely on hunches. Whatever it was, it led them to a nearby sewer drain, where they found Suzanne's head.